Hi, it's Caroline. Caroline on the hillside. And I am finishing my page for the slow stitch heart that I did for Valentine's Day. And I decided to choose this page here in my my journal, my latest journal that I'm working on. And what I did was I used gesso to scuff up the page so I could write on it, and I also did some stamping, and just to add a little bit more interest to it. And I'm letting this dry. It's still drying, but I think it's almost done. I brought some lace, some piping. I think this could be piping, piece of lace, just cotton rope, and I sewed it onto the heart, and then what I did was I glued that to the page so I can flip this up. And if anybody did see my slow stitch heart video, you will remember that I actually put the hashtags. It was hashtag sew my heart. And I put the information on the back, so when you flip it up now it's upside down, but that's fine. It's not going to anybody, it's for me. So I knew that was going to happen when I decided to put it in on the page this way. And I'm fine with that. And what I did here on the back of the page, on the opposite side of the page, is I just affixed with some glue just a piece of cotton fabric here. So I don't know what I'm going to do here yet, but I'll just incorporate that and that'll be great. And now what I want to do is, because I will be journaling, I have been doing some journaling as I go along, but in this page I already know part of what I'm going to journal. And I want to put something in the corner, a little tuck spot. I'll probably journal a little bit on my gessoed area, but at the same time, I would like to, I had made these little loose butterflies out of my wax paper, and I'm going to put this on here, but I think I need to put it on something. I'm just thinking with you here. I wanted to maybe stiffen it up, or I'll just glue it really well down here and keep it as a tuck spot like that. This is a piece of junk mail. So what I'm going to do with this, sorry, I couldn't find my word there. I'm going to use this as a journaling spot. The colors are really nice on it, but I want to cover up the advertising. And I have some junky paper bag that I had dyed and stained and just emptied my brush on. So I'm going to do that. And I guess I should just start going here, and we're going to be here all day. So I'm going to use my Elmer's Glue All Precision Glue Pen. I'm still using that. Part of my little bit of supplies that I brought with me while allowing me to do some journaling, not journaling, but decorating. I had thought maybe I wanted to use a piece of lace, or even something like, you know, covered up cardstock or something like that, but I really like the way this page looks, and I don't really want to take away from that. So I figured this transparent butterfly embellishment would do the trick. I just have to make sure it sticks on. Well, what is happening? I know there's a lot of people fighting the flu. I had the flu and it went through the whole household here. My husband is just getting over it, so I know that a lot of my crafty friends are have had it and are getting over it or are just getting it. So, you know, wow. It certainly has made its way to a lot of people. Hopefully everybody will be better for summer. Can't wait for summer. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm not gonna fool around with it because, as I tend to do, it'll just get loose, not dry. I'm gonna work on this. And I have some, I'm kind of surrounded here. You cannot see it, but I'm surrounded with all the things I brought in my bag. If anybody wants to know what I brought with me, I would love to share that. I just, you know, if you want to let me know, I'll show you the bag that I bring and go through all the items. All the items. I mean, don't have very many, but I would love to share with you what I brought, if that's something you'd like to find out about. I think I'll keep it subtle here. And that's not going to cover that, so I'll do it in a couple of goes, a couple of pieces. And it's not like I do have quite a few scraps. The color of this particular pamphlet, that's the word I was looking for. It's a little pamphlet. It's cardstock. It's a pamphlet of some accessories for babies, little girls. Just fun to play, and I'm winging it as I normally do. Using what I have here, using some items that are available to me here. I'm really happy that there's some really great junk mail coming through, because that is fun. What I might do is rip this back. I hope you can see. I have lots of shadows here. It's a cloudy day. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just kind of curl that back or rip it back a bit. A little brush, a silicone brush. It's not a spatula really. A little silicone brush, I'll use that. I have been thinking about finishing this page for quite a few days, but things just didn't allow it to happen, and that's perfectly fine. I always feel everything happens in its proper time. And maybe I needed to wait for this thing to come in. I don't know. So I'd like to sort of test. I'm just looking for a piece of I think that'll work nicely. Okay, so that's one. Oops. Grunge it up, shabby it up. And I can definitely write on there, even though it's brown, brown bag. I can just write in pen, dark pen, black pen. And this side, cute little, okay, that was for ribbon bows. Oh, that's cute. So for this one, I'm going to use, I'm not going to keep using the paper bag. I'd like something different. I have this part of the magazine here. I might use that. This lovely lady here. They're all going to be different, my pages. I like the colors here. That's great to write on. The tear ruler is giving me just a little bit of a raggedy edge, nothing too much, which is fine. I like that ocean in the background. I think I'll use that. It's fun because I have limited supplies right in front of me, which is definitely, I mean, it can be a bit of a problem, but you just make it work with what you have. What are you working on? I'd love to know. There's so many really great hashtags and little things to, challenges to go along with. And I know I previously said that I wasn't, and I'm not right now, involved in any challenges, any, lengthy ones. I did the Sew My Heart, which was great. I love doing that. That was, I think I just sort of pace myself and do what I have time for, what I know I'm going to have time for. I knew we were going to be traveling away, so with limited items, that probably could have been a good challenge. Yeah? The hashtag what would you call it? The travel challenge. Okay, I think that'll work nicely. I'm just going to make sure I can close the page. Yes, I can. So that's great. And I did buy some glue sticks. I'll use glue stick on there. And I'll use the back of that. Oh, it's purple. It's kind of fun. I definitely will participate in another sort of, in another monthly challenge. I feel when I've landed and I'm more set up for it, that would be good. That would be fun. Thing with challenges too is when I started my YouTube channel, the thing that kicked off my YouTube channel was the December one, and although I started late, I think I had just found it and it was already in 2 weeks into it. Something like that. So I just kind of thought, well, I'm going to do it on my own, in my own speed. I've got a line of something dark there, but that's okay. So that's that page. I've got this page, and then I'll have the back ones. But, and I didn't bring my gesso, so I can't even do that. Yeah, so anyway, to get up here for a second. The Defember one really kept me engaged, and it was a fun way. It was a great introduction for me for YouTube. And I'm really happy I did it. At first I wasn't going to. Sorry, I've got this huge piece of paper here. that I brought with me. I kind of just shoved it in my bag. That's one of the things I brought. Spoiler alert. If I end up sharing with you what I brought. Sorry about the noise. But my long story, I have really enjoyed, although I haven't met anyone in person, but it's fun to be part of this community. Really fun. Little wrinkles. Okay, so the edge there. Oh, that is fine. Oh, I'm liking this already. I'm enjoying this. And if I see someone going through their junk mail, of course, somebody that I know, and then I kind of like, oh, what are you going to do with that? I'd like it. I have some lined paper here. I think I'll use that. Look at that, so cute. So cute. That line right there. I'll just cut it. I think it was this one. This came from the journal that I won. Just some extra ephemera, so I'm using that. Oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Just give it a bit of edging. You know what I might even do? Just for fun. Do that. Now this, because I made the heart was for Valentine's, so I've saved a couple of bullet points that I know, because I don't remember what I actually did on Valentine's Day, but I have some bullet points written down because I wanted to make sure that I kept, so I know what I'm going to write about, and that's good, that's good. And that's what I'll do there. Okay. And I love to journal, and that's what I was going to say. Wow, when I got so distracted earlier, my thoughts, they wander. That when I'm making a particular, if I'm not focused every day and making a page or making, you know, embellishments, then I don't journal every day necessarily, unless I've already got something that's pre-made. So by doing something every day, I journal. And that's where I was going with having a daily challenge, I suppose. My journals that I've been sharing, that I do flip-throughs with, those are journals that a lot of them are daily, and I was just making the page as I went. And this here too, this is, you know, the pages they're raw and that nothing's on them, so as I go, like I did journal in here already a little bit. So my lengthy explanation for that. I need two more 2 more pieces of paper there. I could use this again. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to just collage a little bit here. Collage that one. And I really should have a timer on because I can sit here and do this until nightfall. I could do that for sure. Okay, that's good there. I will use the little bit of, oh yeah, that, I love it. I'm going to just put that right down. Not that you need to see me gluing. But I still find there are people that are, in the comments anyway, that are very new at this. So, and as I love to still find out different ways to do things and like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. So I guess we can't assume that everybody knows how to, I'm going to put it this way, how or what to do. Like that's, I love that. That did not go to waste. All right, now what am I going to do here? I'm going to use this blue. Am I going to use this blue? Yeah, I'm going to use this blue. And it has some words and some prices, but I don't mind that at all. I need to, there's a scant amount that I need to take off here. A little bit more. I'm just using that. If I was making this to give away or to sell, I would definitely make this into a little cute little tuck spot or pocket. For fun, interest. Oh, I love the way this piece of junk mail turned out. Just with stuff I have here. Lots of great little spots to write. And then here I have, you know, I don't even need to cover these little words. That looks kind of cute there, like that. I do have a stamp, some stamps here with me. So I could go and stamp that, but you know what? It's already letters. So the only thing that I would use, that I can think of to cover that up is I don't know, a little embellishment, little piece of fabric, little piece of lace. I could do that. Cut this up and then it'll kind of go a little piece of lace here like that. Okay, sure. I'm going to keep the numbers though, because I like the numbers. I don't need to know what the numbers are for. Just scrunch that up a bit. To hold it here. You're stuck with me. A little bit of thread. I can write on that. I need a clip, which I didn't bring. Wow. And I thought I was prepared. I know where I can find a clothespin. This originally wasn't the way it was supposed to go. Well, here it is, my completed page with my heart on there. And I used a piece of piping or cotton lace, and I actually sewed it onto the heart, the fabric heart, and then I glued that to the page, which is going to be fine. So you flip the heart over, and I have some gessoed page here that I stamped. I added my little scrappy wax paper butterfly as a tuck spot. Then I had a piece of junk mail that I covered each of the faces with paper that I can write on, I can journal on. And then I can tuck that in there, and that can stay like that. And there it is. I'm very pleased with this. I will write on there, and when my whole journal is finished, I will go through it and just show how I incorporate my journaling. See what I come up with. Anyway, thank you very much for coming along with me. I appreciate everybody. I really appreciate your comments and engaging. Let me know again if you would like me to share with you what I brought with my limited supplies to work in my journal and to do other random projects while we are visiting. Thanks everyone. Stay adventurous, stay cozy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.